On today's episode of 5.
Number 4, pada. What's pada?
Especially if it's rain season, you need to draw something on the ground. You need, Then you need to throw in the box. Yeah.
Ego. Why didn't you just call it hopscotch?
It's traditional Zambian games. We call them as...
But I'm speaking English right now. Couldn't you just call it hopscotch?
Solo.
I don't think it's an old people's game.
The guy. And it's done by Madalas.
A backstory about Nsolo.
Let's meet our panel.
Hi,
I'm okay, man. How you doing?
I'm doing okay. How are you doing?
my name is Namasiku Akatoka Kayama. What do? I am a social media manager and also an executive assistant. And I'm also currently doing graphic designing, but I actually don't have the passion for it. Oh, and yet to be a law practices student.
My name is Teddy Mushota. People call me the Mush. Some call me Teddy Cooks. Yeah, I do business, small business, agribusiness, poultry, and I have a sport in town, Livingston. Yeah, I'm from Livingston. Yeah, so, and I'm a vocal artist. Do poetry, I do rap, and sing.
My name's Kundani Ndwa. I am a singer, an artist, since I was 7.
I've been a vocal artist from way back, high school. Yeah, I used to do lots of poetry and rapping. Yeah.
So for how long have I been doing social media managing? I've been doing social media managing for over 6 months now. It's something new and I'm still learning it and currently also doing it with different people now. And then, what's the next session? Why I want to study law is because I've got passion for crime. I'm a superhero. Yeah, I'm a superhero.
I've been a vocal artist from way back, high school. Yeah, I used to do lots of poetry and rapping. Yeah.
What I don't like about being a singer is sometimes you get to sing off key. I think my list is about shoes.
I don't know.
Top 5 restaurants.
I don't know. Maybe because I like shoes? Traditional Zambian games.
Zambian traditional games.
So what I think about those.
Solo. Game. There's that game you play with the ball. It doesn't really have the name. We usually used to call it when I was younger. We used to call it game. Still. Waida.
Yeah.
Pade. Chiato.
I don't know. I wasn't really sporty or traditional. Oh, I'm that type of kid who was locked up at the house to watch TV a lot, more than playing outside. So I know some games, yeah. And also because I took PE when I was in secondary school, so yeah.
I mean, games are quite interesting. I know quite a number.
I know traditional games like Nsolo, like Chiato,
Chidunone,
like
Sojo,
Waida. But I know these things, that's your problem.
My favorite was game, actually. My favorite was game.
Sojo, you need bottle caps, and You need those cover stars for the matches. Different companies. You need to put them in a hole. So from a distance, you need to like hit the bottle cup with your hand. Yeah.
I have played those games that I've mentioned.
Na mama boy.
boy.
Yeah.
Number 5, I have Nsolo.
Okay, number 5, Nsolo.
Not happen solo.
A backstory about Nsolo. I can play Nsolo so good because this even came in my exam, like because you do practicals for like physical education when you're writing your exam. This was like in the exam, so I had to learn it.
I wasn't really good at Nsolo. I played it I think once or twice. I usually used to get bored and also lose. So I think that's why I didn't really understand it that much.
Yeah. I'll play that.
So definitely can be number 5. I would rate it number 1.
I was quite slow, but it's an interesting game. I loved it.
I think it deserves to be, because there are people who truly like love it. Those that understand it, so I think it deserves to be there.
I can play solo. Bring your board here, we play.
For now, I can't play it. I just, you know, been a guy, and it's done by my dollars.
I don't think it's an old people's game. I don't think solo is an old people's game. I think younger people can still play in solo. My number 4 is Pade.
Pada. What's Pada?
I have actually played Pade before.
Pada. It's another game.
Pada.
I was good at Pade, but it's not very difficult to play. So it's one of the easy games.
Yeah, I know Pada.
What's Pada?
You don't know Pada?
Explain, face. Maybe I do, maybe I don't.
You need to draw something. You need to draw. It's drawn on the ground.
Okay, how do you play? Just like a short brief. How do you play Pada?
Especially if it's rain season, you need to draw something on the ground. You need, yeah. Then you need to throw in the box. Yeah.
Anyways, you draw on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
I have to explain this to you.
Yes, please.
Okay, you draw on the ground boxes, right? And then you hop.
Ego.
What?
Hopscotch. Ego. Why didn't you just call it hopscotch?
It's traditional Zambian games. We call them as
But I'm speaking English right now. Couldn't you just call it hopscotch?
I honestly think Pade, is better than solo. For me. Yeah, for me, disclaimer. For me, I think Pade is better than solo.
Who doesn't know hopscotch, for crying out loud? Of course hopscotch. I'll rate it at number 2.
I think what won't miss on my top 3 would be game itself. Waida. I think maybe Chiato. I think those are the 3 most played in Zambia. So I'm certain that the 3 will somehow make it the top 5. Hello there, this is Kunda, the Zambian Queen. 5 will be back after this.
Hi, my name is Namasiku, and here's a pro tip on how to win solo. Just know that you have to have quick hands. If no one sees you cheat, my friend, you've not lost. That's my pro tip.
Yeah.
Drum roll, please, for number 3, Waida. Okay, Waida is now number 1, guys. Like, Waida is number 1.
My thoughts. I think it deserves to be number 2 or 1. Because it's mostly played. Wider game Chiato are mostly played. So number 3 is still okay, because it's still in my ranks. So it's still okay.
Well, that was fun. And it was fun because it's like challenging at the end of the day. So I think there was a lesson at the end. Don't ask me what lesson, but I think there was a lesson to why we were playing Waida.
Damn. It'll be like 17 years since I played this game, right? 15.
I don't think Waida is only a girls' game. I think guys can still also enjoy it, but I get to understand why it seems to be a girls' game. Like for the longest time, it's something that little girls have been playing. So even when a guy joins, it kind of looks but a guy can also, play it.
It's like you have to get to a certain level to go to the next level.
I can play up to stage 3.
Like it goes higher. From here, from somewhere very low, comes here. And then you have to keep on getting better. You have to practice your jumps for you. So that next time when you're playing with your friends, you can jump higher or do the next thing.
I even remember the songs.
Okay, sing one.
Hey, excuse me. I just said don't ask me the name of the list.
Kupangushula kukena kuzwafande.
No, Waida deserves to be a number 1. Solo number 2. And Pada or number 3. Pada, please. Chiato. I'm putting Chiato on number 2. No, number 4. I think it just says its place. Like 4.
It's in the top 3. So yeah, it's mostly played by boys and girls. So widely actually played by the young. Not now. I rarely see kids playing that because of the smartphones and whatnot. But in my generation, this was mostly played. In my era.
And you know that Chiato that they used to play it when you feel, then you're too rambo.
I'm a ghetto boy.
That's why I'm putting it at number 4. I'm putting it at number 4 because of that.
Yeah, I wouldn't rank Chiato and Waida because I think they both bring in a different excitement. I mean, Chiato, you play with stones. The other one, you basically draw, something on the ground. So they bring different excitement. So I wouldn't really rank them as to what's. But on my list, I think I would rank my Waida as number 2 and Chiato as number 3.
Yeah, it's not boring. You just need accuracy. Yeah, you need to be accurate as you throw.
Guys, kulila so olatio kumamans.
Yeah. They like encourage you to be competitive. You bring your friends. Yeah, you want to be the champion, so you'd want to concentrate on what you're doing. Yeah, it gets you like focused. So when you finish doing your works home, you'd wanna link up with your friends and play that game. It's a nice game.
You feel and then you drink a 2 liters of water. Guys, this world is cruel. Traditional games are the most cruel thing.
I don't know, I've forgotten the names. It's a stone. It's interesting. I can play that with my
PlayStation.
Okay.
I guess we're on the same page. But how about a recap? At number 5, Zambia is going to the Olympics with this one.
I can play in solo. So good because this even came in my exam.
But humility, there is no.
I can play in solo. Bring your board here, we play.
At number 4, the widely known classic, Pada.
What's Pada?
Seriously? A little help over here?
It's drawn on the ground.
Okay, a little more.
Especially if it's rain season, You need to draw something on the ground. You need, yeah. Then you need to throw in the box. Yeah.
And number 3, Waida.
I think it deserves to be number 2 or 1.
Speaking of number 2,
Chiato.
Now I rarely see kids playing that because, well, there's smartphones and whatnot.
what do you think number 1 is? Let's try to use our words this time around, yeah?
Well, in my defense, I forgot about this one.
The only disadvantage with this game, it's only interesting in the evening.
Guys,
I think game is number 1. Because boys play it, adults play it, even in the office, if you saw the clip.
What? Chidonone. I think Chidonone or something.
Well, in my defense, I forgot about this one.
Chidunu.
Ichidunu. Yeah, it's not Chidunu, but Ichidunu.
Guys, it's like I knew. Superpower. See why I need to be a superhero? That's why I'm studying law.
It actually, like, no, it deserves the rank. I actually forgot about this one. Because this one is like gold.
The only disadvantage with this game is that you can only play it, it's only interested in the evening. It's only interesting in the evening.
Because I never played it, I'm going to stick with Waida.
Classic.
You can hide. You need to hide. It's about hide and seek. Yeah. You need to hide. You need to hide, then somebody will be looking for you. And if they find you, you lose.
But I just knew that a lot of boys used to like playing that game.
So you don't even know what it is?
Chiduno. Is it Chiduno or Chidunoni?
Except that, okay, they are just the best. But then solo, I've never seen kids playing that. It's only Madalas.
In general, when I try to reference with myself, there's like a lot of nostalgia. And nowadays, I think a lot of kids don't get to play or have fun the way we used to, like just being kids, you know, because there's a lot of television. Not that we didn't have television growing up, but our parents made us, you know, play together, and that's something that I'm not seeing now. The only time children have playtime is when parents say, hey, can I have a chill with another, you know, friend who has kids. And even when they have those playtimes, there's always gadgets around. So it would be really nice to, you know, have parents teaching their kids beautiful gold games like this, you know, so that they're not forgotten. So if I had to pick my top 5, it would go like this. Number 5 would be Solo. My number 4 would be Chiato. My number 3 would be Pade. Then my number 2 would be Waida. And then my number 1 would be Chiduno.
Number 5 would be.
Yeah, you can look at them.
Number 5.
The list should be rearranged. Let me arrange it in my own way. Like, no questions asked. Waida should be number 1.
Number 1? No, you need to start from 5.
No, I want to start from 1.
Start from 5?
Okay, wait. I want to reach my number 1 first. I will start from 5.
No, you can rearrange and do what you want.
Of course, Solo can't be number 5. Number 5 would be Sojo.
Oh, Sojo isn't there.
It's not there? Okay. It's in my head.
Oh, Sojo, yeah. Which one would you put on number 5?
Then it's in Solo.
Solo will be number 5?
Yeah.
Which one will be number 4?
Number 4. Number 4. Number 1. Chidunu. For the fact that you can only play it in the evenings. Sojo and Solo.
So, our top 5 list, the least rated right now is, Chidunu.
At number 5?
Chidunu at number 5. We have Chiato at number 4, because I couldn't play Chidunu, and I don't think it was fun. Maybe that's why I never even got to run away from the house to go play Chidunu. Number 3, we have Pada or hopscotch in English. COVID, huh?
Yeah, it's okay. You're going to get it.
I rebuke you. Nsolo, of course. Nsolo.
Whatever.
At number 2, and the one and only mighty game, Waida. At number 1.
Nimafuno kuuza Vonsevene nimvela Paye no title on who we are Nati kapena nifuse Kapena nifuse Kapena nifuse Lekankwewe Nimakuyewa The loving, the talking wanipanga zende Nimakuyewa Yoho Mati umaniyewa The way that I miss you is driving me crazy. Thank you.
Amazing stuff. That's all for this episode. See you next time.